For more perspective on the shifting GOP landscape, we are joined by political analyst John Dickerson, who's in Waterloo, Iowa tonight. John, good evening.
Good evening, Russ.
What does Tim Pawlenty dropping out tell you about this race?
Well, it tells us that money is still important. He said because he didn't do well in the straw poll, he just couldn't keep raising the money that would be necessary to continue, but it also means passion matters. He wasn't able to connect to voters in Iowa. That meant being able to articulate the Tea Party message, and Michelle Bachmann did that the best.
Will executive experience matter in the long run in this race, do you think?
Tim Pawlenty tried to argue that he had the executive experience and that Michelle Bachmann didn't, but when you talk to her supporters, they don't care so much about that. When you hate government as much as a lot of her supporters do, you see it as a rampaging elephant. You want somebody who can shoot the elephant, not somebody who can ride it better.
So how do Republicans look at Rick Perry at this juncture?
Well, Rick Perry, they think, is able to sort of check all of the boxes. He has strong support within the Tea Party faction. There are also some establishment figures who don't like Mitt Romney, and so they're moving over to Perry. And he has that strong executive record, that long terms, 3 terms as Texas governor. So his potential is that he can have all 3 of those items. What Mitt Romney will say is, but on executive experience, I turned around companies. I have the kind of executive experience that creates jobs. Perry's rejoinder will be, yes, but as governor, I created a whole lot of jobs too.
One day after Rick Perry joined the race, is Mitt Romney still considered the front runner at this point anyway?
Well, this is now very much up in the air. He is probably the front runner, but by a hair. Perry comes in with lots of enthusiasm, lots of people who want him to do well. If he is able to perform, then he may very well take over that front runner mantle.
John Dickerson on a tour of Iowa. He's in Waterloo, Iowa tonight. Thanks a lot.